The president announcing a major crackdown on gun dealers who violate existing law.
Yeah, it was part of his address today about what he says can reduce crime and violence in the United States. President Biden announced a strategy that, in addition to targeting firearms used in violent crimes, also invests in community policing and allows cities and states to reallocate COVID relief funds to crime-fighting efforts. Now, the president also calling on Congress to enact stronger gun control laws.
Enough. That means Congress passing sensible gun prevention, violence prevention initiatives is worried. It makes sense. Background checks, ban on assault weapons, repeal of the liability shield for gun manufacturers. It means the Senate reauthorizing the Violence Against Women Act.
This year in the United States, there have been nearly 9,500 deaths that were a result of gun violence.
Here in Indianapolis, leaders say most of what the president is pushing for, they've already been doing. News 8's Demi Johnson is live in the newsroom. And Demi, you talked to the mayor, Joe Hogsett, and Chief Randall Taylor.
Yeah, we caught up with the pair during one of the mayor's public safety walks tonight. They said community-based policing has always been a priority for IMPD. Now they're hoping with the president's backing, laws will be passed to help in other areas they have a tougher time controlling. It's a routine path for Indianapolis leaders. But during this neighborhood walk, they're focused on a specific community.
Well, this is different because every once in a while you'll get a neighborhood that's fine.
Mayor Joe Hogsett and Chief Randall Taylor say they wanted to spend more time with members of the SIKH religion following the FEDEX mass shooting where several of its members were killed.
It's really a pretty good area, but as the mayor has pointed out, we pick a different spot every month, and it was the right timing for this.
Their timing comes as the city faces record-breaking violence, an issue nationwide also addressed by the president Wednesday. We asked Mayor Hogsett how Biden's plan could impact Indianapolis.
I have not been invited to the White House to participate, but I'm very encouraged that the president is taking a leadership role in terms of getting the guns out of hands of people who have no legal business or no legal right to possess them.
He says there's only so much that can be done on the ground and that new laws have to pass to help local leaders.
There is no more important issue facing not just Indianapolis, frankly, but the country as a whole than gun violence today.
Hogsett says the city has already received half of its $420 million in American Rescue Plan funds. He hopes to devote a major chunk to crime prevention.
We're still reviewing the Department of Treasury guidelines as to how the federal government will allow us to utilize those funds. So we haven't made any final decisions about how those funds are going to be distributed and who to. But it won't surprise you to know that if I have anything to say about it, there's going to be a significantly greater investment, and we're already making historic levels of investment to public safety.
Tonight, Chief Randall Taylor said he would be meeting with the FBI tomorrow to go over its findings in the FedEx mass shooting. Live in the newsroom, Demi Johnson, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Demi, thank you. The Marion County prosecutor today fielded questions and concerns from members of the community about crime in the city. Ryan Mears held a pair of events. Mears talked with people telling them city and county leaders are tackling the cycle of violence and mistrust between residents and law enforcement.
Of all the non-fatal shootings that occurred in Marion County, there is somebody out there who knows what happened. There is somebody out there who can provide information about what occurred. But it's on us in law enforcement, it's on us in the criminal justice system. We have to make those investments in the community where the community is willing to trust us and come forward with that information.
IMPD officers were also at the event to listen.